Hello. Today I want to show you a little experiment that I did with large language models, and I think it's going to reveal something that is a key takeaway for anybody who wants to leverage these tools. All right. So I asked it this little question. Give me a number under 100 that has the letter A in it. Think about this question, think about this prompt, and how you would answer it. So I first went to ChatGPT. I just used the model that was selected, and it gave me this answer. 80 has the letter A in it. I just love it. It's like whatever. Okay, so I said, let's think about this, ChatGPT. That's not right. Why did you get this wrong? And then it said, yeah, 80 doesn't have the A in it. And then it says 1,000, and then it realizes, wait, that's not true. And then it says, there's no number. So it caught the prompt. However, the real unlock, again, is going to come later, and I'll show you. This is not the best answer, in my opinion. It gets much better. Okay, so then I go to Claude, and if you know anything about me, you know I love Claude. And if this doesn't persuade you, then, I mean, come on. Look at this answer. You caught me. Who are you going to trust here? Trust Claude. I mean, it's got the emoji, it's got this neat little quirk, fun question. I just think it's great. I do think there's a little bit of a better response from another model, but we'll see that in a second. So I will say though on Claude, a little caveat, I was not using Sonnet or Haiku, which are the lower thinking AI models. I was using the highest thinking model, arguably the best model that's out right now of all AI, Opus 4.6, because that's what I use by default for this reason. So it's not an entirely fair comparison, but I'll explain that later. So then I went to Grok. Just whatever was selected. I only have access to the fast model because I don't pay for Grok. But here's what it said. I mean, not good at all. No quirks, no personality here. It's not good. It's not good. All right. So then we go to Gemini, Google Gemini. I used the fast model, and this is not a good look for Gemini. It even acknowledges it. While the numbers 1 through 39 are famous for not containing A, when spelled out, 80 does, as does 81 and 88. It's just, it acknowledges the answer, and then it spits it out. Oh my gosh. So then I go back to Claude. Oh, right, okay. I go to Gemini, and I want to even the playing field. I love Gemini because you get so much for free. So I used Gemini 3.1 Pro, which is the highest thinking Gemini model. It's very good. And this really is a different experience compared to Opus, actually. It says, you caught me. Right, there are no numbers that contain A. However, and this is where the creativity shines, and I didn't even think of this, to be honest, negative numbers are less than 100. You could do fractions, hexadecimals, whatever. So then, I went back to Claude, and I said, hey, listen, Claude, come on. And you can see, I was a little disappointed that Claude didn't spot this one. Of course, if I prompted it a little more and said, think a little harder, be a little more creative, it probably would have figured this out, honestly. If you tell the AI to be creative, it could get there. But here, so you can see Gemini did that by default, which I really, really like. So then I went back to ChatGPT, and I turned it on to its highest thinking model, ChatGPT Thinking. And just this 5 seconds, right? It says thought for 5 seconds. It did not think for 5 seconds when I first asked it the question on fast mode. And this is the difference. Look at this output. I think this might be the most clever of all of them. 2 words, a dozen. I mean, it's not even like a half or -1. Like, it's not even really a number, but it works. It figured it out. And the point here is not that I'm trying to make AI look bad or that you should be concerned about hallucinations, but you should be using the highest thinking models that you can. Most people, especially people who work at these companies, tell you to use the fastest or the highest thinking models. And most people say you're just saying that because you want me to spend more tokens. However, the argument is if you use the highest thinking model, you'll actually save tokens in the long run because you don't have to keep iterating with a fast model that gets things wrong. Thinking models just get it done usually first, second, third time, whereas as you can see, when you are using a subpar model that feels like it has to answer instantly, it gets the answer wrong. So play around with that little button when you're using AI that lets you set the model version. Go with the highest one and try that out for a while. It makes a difference. I really encourage you to do so. Thank you. Till next time. By the way, if you want to hear more from me about AI or what I'm using it for, go check out my Substack here. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok here, and you can check out my personal website. Thank you.